Lovely Brooke telling. How are you?
Hi, I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good. Lovely day, lovely sunny weather. You're on holiday, aren't you?
I am. I'm currently in the Isle of Wight in Bembridge, and the weather's been really nice, especially after the sort of strung out like spring we've had, and all of a sudden now the sun's out and it's really
I
lovely.
know it's been so cold, and I saw you at the Suffolk show. I didn't get to see you, unfortunately, because we were at the wrong place at the wrong time. But it was cold, wasn't it?
It was cold, yeah. I think on the second day I had a scarf on, but also I got a bit sunburnt as well. I know the sun was behind the clouds the whole day, but obviously I just sort of got a bit sunburnt
It was
too, as
quite
well as wearing a
deceiving,
scarf.
wasn't it?
Yeah, no,
It
it was
was.
quite,
But it was
yeah.
lovely to actually to have those live gigs. I mean, I saw you last year. You played there last year, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. It
Really
was really
lovely
nice.
though. Yeah, I love the Suffolk show. It's one of these things. If I don't go, I feel cheated. I feel
Right.
it's something missing out of my life. So it was
Yeah.
so lovely. So yeah, let's go back anyway, Brooke, because I know about you. Obviously, I taught your dad, and I follow you avidly, and you've played for Wham Fest. But the audience, some of the audience might not, and why not? I don't know. But let's hear a little bit about you. So I know you've just finished your masters, which is amazing. All
Well, I've just finished it was my just my degree. So I did
right,
a bachelor's in
bachelor's,
music
yeah,
performance.
yeah,
It was called music performance and production.
yeah.
But I've just finished that a couple of weeks ago, handed my dissertation in. So that's something I've been working towards, as well as gigging and running the open mic nights. I've been working towards that over the last 3 years.
Gosh,
Um, but yeah, as well as sort of doing that, I've been gigging at weekends, sort of in the local area. Doing in the summer, I've been doing sort of little festivals, and then I just run open mic nights as well on the
just
side. It's
yeah,
really fun.
on the side. I mean, you do them every week, don't you, at different venues?
Yeah, it's not really on the side. It sort of takes
No,
up a lot of my time as well,
it
really.
must do because
It's
registering them in their interest, and you have to be there. And I've seen you work. You're really supportive with all the new acts, so you're backing them, you're singing, you're amazing. So yeah,
yeah,
it is a
it's
full
really
time.
lovely. It's really lovely to sort of just create like a really nice community of people. And I mean, that's what it's done, essentially, and we have people come around to all the different venues, and they just feel really sort of supported in the community of the open mics that we've created, and they almost know when they turn up that it's going to be welcoming,
Yeah.
and everyone can join in and just have a bit of fun, really.
Well, you do them at the Grosvenor, don't you, once a month? And
Yes.
that unfortunately, I can't always go because I go to a choir rehearsal. But the one I went to was really lovely. That people you welcome everybody, and everybody can feel comfortable singing, can't they?
Yeah, they can.
Or
We
play an
have.
instrument or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. So, and anything performance related, people can come along, and get involved. And there's a really lovely space at the Grosvenor that they have for us to perform. It's nice, big and spread out, and yeah, everybody can get involved
He's
there.
lovely. Dan Grover, we ought to give him a shout out because he's a great landlord. He's so encouraging of everything, isn't he?
He is, yeah, he's really enthusiastic about all the open mic nights, and
Yeah,
also
brilliant.
just the music side of things, putting on gigs, like you say.
Yeah.
He's really enthusiastic about it.
Well, he's done Wham Fest gigs for me, and hopefully he's going to do another one in October. So it's brilliant. But I mean, Brooke, how long have you been playing the guitar and singing? I mean, I've been sort of like following you for a long time because I obviously know your family. But how long, have you been actually? I know it was secondary school, but was it earlier than that you were singing?
Yeah, so it was just at the end of primary school. So I was 11 when I started playing guitar. My parents actually got me my first guitar for Christmas. And then from then on, I sort of had lessons at school, at secondary school, and then at college. And I think it was sort of more so at college when it started getting a bit more serious. And then I just sort of taught myself how to sing, really. Started having singing lessons at college, and then over the last 5 years it's been that I've actually been sort of performing live, so at venues and things like that, and I've just built it up from there.
Yeah.
And then I started releasing music in 2019, and then I've just had a bit of a gap where I hadn't, and now I've just started releasing the new singles again.
Great. And I mean, with a bit of a gap where you hadn't, but it's a no, I mean, it's not surprising trying to get a degree finished off. And you had an enormous project to do, which included loads of videos of you performing. So I'm really looking forward to seeing those, because I think I'm sure they'll be brilliant. So yeah, tell us about the new song, the one that I'm going to play today.
Yeah, so I released Beautiful Wings on Saturday, and really it's a song for my sister, and it was just influenced by a conversation that we had. And I think quite a lot of people have this sort of moment in their lives where like, I don't really know what I want to do. You know, I enjoy certain things, but almost like, how can I turn that into a career? And that's what the song's about, really. It's about, you know, finding your feet. I really like the idea, sort of more visually. I called it Beautiful Wings because I thought of it like a butterfly. You know, it sort of grows its wings and then it sort of flies away. So that's sort of the idea, really. It's just sort of finding your feet, and not worrying about it too much either. You know, because I think eventually everybody will sort of find their way in life. And yeah, it might take a little while, but don't panic about it. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy like the journey, you know, and take your time if you want to. I don't think there's any reason to rush, and that's what the song's about.
Yes, because I know that your last track, I think, was a lot about about sort of, well, you've talked about mental health and supporting people, you know, in times of stress, haven't you?
Yeah, the song Reach Out that I released in 2019, that song's sort of about looking after each other, really, and looking after yourself, not being afraid to sort of talk up and talk to people, because I think when you do that, eventually you realize that a lot of people are feeling the same way as you, or, you know, experiencing similar things, and sharing that with each other, you can just help each other get better. Yeah.
Brilliant. It's Men's Mental Health Week this week, and
Oh, right.
as you know, I like to support women as much as I can, but we're very aware that men have an awful lot of stress and troubles to deal with. And so I've got somebody I've just been interviewing, Ian Maitland, who is a local author, and he's been talking about men's mental health. So yeah, you're on point, Brooke. You're on point. So yeah, what's next then? So you're going to have a bit of time off, I think. You're going to have a bit of a holiday, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm hoping to do some traveling in August, September time. But up until then, I've sort of got quite a lot of gigs going on. When I get back from this holiday, I'm performing down at the SG Wine Bar for Pride event on the 24th of June. And then in a couple of weeks after that, I've got Capel Fest, which is a new up and coming festival in Capel St Mary.
Near where you live, isn't it?
That is near where I live.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the 8th of July, that
Oh,
one.
fabulous.
And then one that I sort of really enjoy, that I sort of go to each year, is Alfesto in Dedham. I'm performing there as well on the 16th of July.
Brilliant. What do you prefer, festivals or sort of like live, live gigs on stage
Yeah,
in
I think
a venue?
I think it depends, but I think in the summer I sort of I enjoy the festival sort of setting,
Mm.
because I think the people sort of really appreciate the original music there, and I really love to share my music to
Especially
sort of
if the
more
weather's good,
music lovers.
it's lovely.
Yeah, yeah, and I think definitely in the summer it's just like, it feels great to be outside performing.
Brilliant. Well, over the last weekend, I went to the Cambridge Club Festival, and two performances really stood out for me, and that was Grace Jones on the Friday, and I was in the loo and listening to this woman going, "Oh, I don't know if I'm going to bother to go and see Grace Jones," and I came out of the toilet and gave her a little bit of lecture, only a kind. I said, if women like us don't support women in the arts, there's no chance that they're ever going to be keeping headlining. And that woman is 75.
Oh wow.
She hula hooped for 8 minutes while she was singing, dancing, talking, introducing her band. I just was blown away. And I thought, well, I hope that woman was glad I said to her, go and watch.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
But there was also Sophie Ellis-Bextor. She wasn't headlining, but she was absolutely lovely.
Oh,
So,
nice. Yeah.
yeah, there was a lot of blokes, but there so that's why Wham Fest, why I sort of have a bit of a mission to at least give women a bit of a sort of priority status.
Yeah, yeah,
But it was just
nice.
quite funny. I came out the toilet and I went, I hope you do go. So anyway,
Oh, good for you.
yeah,
Yeah.
so let's hope lots of people support you in your festivals, and because they are such fun, aren't they? And the vibe is brilliant.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So you look after yourself, have a brilliant summer.
Thank you. You
Hopefully
too.
we'll catch up with you. Hopefully, if you've got some time over Whamfest, we'd love you to be back. But if you're busy, then thank goodness. Glad you're busy. It's absolutely
Yeah,
great.
thank you.
Thanks,
Nice
Stuart.
talking to you.
And you, my love. Do take care. Have a lovely holiday.
Thank you very much.